Don't really think it's a very good way to make money. I don't know. I guess I would have to invest in a constructed deck enough to be able to answer that. I haven't really done that yet. I have a constructed deck I'm playing around with, but it doesn't seem that great. It's very difficult to let me just rephrase that. It's very difficult to play around with constructed decks in this format because they are so rare heavy, and rares are such a bottleneck. Like, I don't know how many billion fucking games I've won now in arena, or in draft rather, pulling out I have no creatures here. I think I need to pull the recursive effect. We'll see. It's all been tempo flyers so far. So I might need to pull the graveyard effect. Every time I've drawn it, it's been dead. This card's not been great either. Maybe one day I'll be able to play it. We'll see. That is a 2-drop. Do I want a 2-drop here? Could just play this for tempo and then play this for removal. I have no way to kill them right now. I can still play it next turn and still equip. See what he gets on the ground. Maybe a little greedy holding it, but I don't have any win conditions in my hand. No drakes, nothing. What's that? Why is it lagging? 3-1. Alright. Let's get the Drake out. Equip the 1/3. Nope. Do that next turn. This turn's get the Drake on the board so I can swing with it. Okay. What's he staring at it for? That's a better play than the Skin Witch. Time of Ice. Okay. Take a lot of damage from that. Could counter Time of Ice. Don't get a lot of value out of that. Huh. Don't really want to take 5 this turn. 2 ways to do that. Skin Witch or Academy Drake both do that. I think my dream of beating him down with the Drake is probably dead. I want to save the Time of Ice for something a little bit more threatening. Let's drop the Skin Witch and equip it with the sword. We'll force him to tap the Skin Witch so I can get the kicker effect on... Well, Drake kicker effect 7. Kicker effect on this is 6, though. Let's do it there. We'll trade the Drake with 3-1 if we're offered. Maybe greedy. Maybe not. If I can wait out his Time of Ice trading HP for it and not lose, that would be great. Okay. Second time was... Oh, it just ate my soul salvage. What a dick. He has to draw a land or a creature here. That will do just fine. Don't want... Do I want one of these? Guess I want one of these. Okay. Sure. So when it enters play on a kicker? No, it's a cast. 4/5 hexproof. Let's get both his cards. I can chump block the 4/5 with the 1/3. Fly on the... That would have been super nasty fucking 1/1 fly on that. Alright. We're good. Can't tap that with Song of Time of Ice, unfortunately, because it's hexproof. Another Homered Explorer. Is your secondary plan to mill me to death? Okay, sure. That's your attack? You sure? Attack's terrible. That's truly a bad attack. Alright. I'm going to play something that trades with your board just fine. Sure. I mean, if you're going to attack with that attack, you should attack with the Honor Guard to get 2 damage in. I don't understand why you just sacrificed the Homered. I mean, I don't like Homered Explorers either, but... Are you holding a card? What's he holding with 6 mana? It's probably a land. 1 mana off playing the Drake as a kicker. Fine. Getting this guy down and generating would be good. But I kind of just want to break his spirit. I want to rage quit out of him. Put it down. You're not allowed cards on my watch. Oh, what was it? A flash creature. Why didn't he play it in response? What? Oh man. Sure. Sure. Oh man. Okay. Sure. Let's get the Sparring Construct and the Aerial down. I can start attacking in the air. Okay. Making fun of the new players doesn't seem good. Have I said a single negative thing about him yet? And even then, you know, screw you, mate. I'll make fun of who I want on my channel. You know, I'm not allowed to have joy in this game. I'm only allowed to have sadness and misery from land screws. I can't enjoy my opponent's misplays and misfortunes. I am sure many of you in chat are enjoying my misplays and misfortunes. All right. Oh shit. I wanted to look at. Can we cancel in time? Fuck. I wanted to look at potentially tossing the graveyard effect. Joy is for good Magic players only. Well, I'll take my joy where I can get it. Thank you very much. You can't restrict it to players who aren't me. I've got a 3 and a 4. I think this is fine. 3 mana to go with it. Is this game free? It's closed beta. It's free to play. Doing anything in it costs money, so it's technically free. It's a little bit slow to play it as a totally free game. There's the knight. People are liking these knights, huh? All right, I'm not playing anything else right now. I'm not playing the Confessor as a 1/1. Guess it would be a 2/2. All right. Vicious Offering. The Sparring Construct. My Sparring Construct is fucking thrilled about that. Alright, I guess I'm trading Drake for the Knight, which I'm not so thrilled about, but... Okay. Yeah, it kind of reeked of desperation, didn't it? So I think I'm just going to block the 3/1 if it's thrown my way. Sure. For 2. More low curve shit. This is a dark bargain turn, unfortunately. Don't really want a dark bargain versus his deck. He's just throwing super aggressive things at me, but I have no real answer right now. +1/+1. It's not what I want to see. I think I'll take those two. All right. Sure. Did I have a mana open last turn and fungal infection in hand? I did. I just played my mana wrong. Mistakes were made. I could have saved that. That would have been a better play than I did. Do I want to draw again for life? I think that's actually fine. All right. Okay. Kind of forgot I had the fungal infection, honestly. I'm just like, oh, the 3/4 lines up. Sure. Dark Bargain's a good one for him here. almost just play that. Blessed Light. It's kind of bad news for me. All right. I think it might be Sphinx again time. What's the recursion effect on that? 3, 2, 4, 5. Couple mana short. Could make it smaller to make this guy cheaper. I think I'm getting a Sphinx out next turn. Oh, that's pretty good too. Guess we're just playing that. All right. It'd be nice to start actually triggering the aerial. Another Wind Rider. Mill, mill, mill. It's 2, right? So it's 3 for that and 3 for this. All right, so we are done. 6/7/6 doesn't do anything. It just runs into his Abomination. Maybe we could start pressuring that. I would love to sacrifice the Scholar to it, but I want to start getting this out, and I want the Drake out for another flying blocker. So I think I am okay with this turn. Let's make sure we get our dude. Land for him is great. For us anyways. You gonna swing into me? I don't think he's swinging into me right now. Dark Bargain seems better. I don't think so. I don't think I want to be taking damage right here when I have plenty of playable cards that do all sorts of good things. All right. It would be nice to have a land there. Don't really want a Skin Witch. Maybe. All right. Could get a pretty cheap Torgar in a minute, maybe. Yeah, Skin Witch for Torgar, plus anything he's holding in his hand is something. Not that he's ever going to hold something in hand again. So 2 flying blockers, ground blocker, ground blocker. He's still got quite a bit of damage coming in. I think I want these gone. All right, I may not have mana next turn. Let's go ahead and just nuke. Could just throw 2 creatures on the board. Doesn't really advance my goals. I think I prefer Scholar right now. We can get this guy out in a minute, start poking his flyers down, and then start hitting him. Still a little precarious right now. It's great. All right. I want to keep doing that. So I want to start shooting his acolytes down at the end of each turn. We have 2 untapped ones to do that. I need 3 mana to do that. I still think that's better than playing this dude. So I could Skin Witch as a blocker. I don't think it's necessary. So I'm going to Short Sword and equip, I think. Oops. Let's go ahead and use black mana for that. All right. I think it's next turn we start attacking. Presumably I can do this as an instant. Yeah. All right. Sure. You gonna attack me? I think maybe I should have put that on the Scholar. I might move it. We'll see. Can't move it this turn. I can move it soon. Could get him. I could bounce one of his acolytes and let him mill himself to death. All right. Oh, it's only 1 to shoot. Ah, I thought it was the same cost. Go ahead. Oh, power X or less. Destroy target creature with power X or less. Ah, it's not do damage equal to the number of knights. Oh, I have 1 more creation round. Oh, I see. Okay. Slower than I thought. Do I just want blockers on the board right now? Probably. Let's get a blocker on the board. And let's go ahead and transfer sword. To you. Okay. I guess an overrun effect is pretty bad for us. Yeah. And a concede. Good. All right, stabilize that board. It was a very aggressive deck from him. All these 3-1, 2-2 shit. It was a little bit scary for a minute there. But not bad.